What it is, it's a 100 amp hour lithium battery inside of this case here, fundamentally with a REDARC BC-DC. Yo, what's happening guys? Welcome to the Patriot Garage. Been a very long time since I've been so excited about a brand new product, and this product here that I've got in front of me comes from our very, very good friends at REDARC. Now, REDARC have come up with the most intuitive, state-of-the-art electronics when it comes to caravanning, camping, 12-volt off-road touring. This thing here I'm super excited about. About time that somebody actually come up with the concept of movable lithium power. I'll tell you the reason why. Lithium power is expensive, right? There's no two ways about it. We sell it as an option through all of our Patriot campers, but it's very, very hard to justify that spend for a single use. But what if you could take that spend and you could use that thing in any form of weekend sports, outdoor activities that you do? And that's what REDARC has come up with, the GoBlock. Now, the GoBlock is fundamentally, and I'm not sure the exact weight, I'm gonna take a guess at that. I'm gonna say that's 12 kilos-ish. Someone standing behind, can someone confirm? No? But what it is, it's a 100 amp hour lithium battery inside of this case here, fundamentally with a REDARC BC-DC. So it can accept 3 different forms of charge. The main thing that you're going to use this thing charging from is going to be solar power. I have now this unit, I've had this unit now for a couple of weeks, one of the first ones in the country. I have a fridge sitting in the back of my Ram 2500. I have a fridge and all the power on my boat at home. And I've literally just been picking this thing up on the weekend and going from one to the other. So I've got a solar panel mounted on the top of my boat, but I'll have a foldable solar panel in the back of the Ram. And that's what I've been using for most of the charge. It also does come with a 240 charger, but it's only at 7.5 amps. So it's a trickle charger, right? It's just for keeping the thing topped up. And that's what I've been doing in the nights. I'll chuck the thing in the garage and just leave it on that charger. Let's look in the front. So if I open up the front of this thing, there's a couple of things that you can see going on in here. A new thing every day. I didn't even realize that was there, but I'm actually going to use that in the boat. You've got your standard kind of 12 volts, you've got cigarette, merit, you've got a fridge socket there. This little socket here, that's for the 7.5 amp charger. So you plug that in when you're on 240 volt. That's a couple of outputs. Come to this side, Anderson plug. Whether it's in a camper trailer or whatever, we cut the end off all the cigarette sockets on all the fridges that we install, and we put Anderson plugs on. So you've got a 50 amp Anderson out. That's where I'm plugging my fridge into. On this side here, you've got 4 USB ports. I think they're 2.4 amp USBs, your standard kind of USBs. I've normally got an iPhone charger plugged into here, and that's just running straight up. On the top here, you've got like a soft touch power on and off. You can see that's your status, that's your how much charge, that's your charge level in there. But I'll come back to that in just a second. If I spin the thing around, grab handles, like how cool is that? Instead of just, normal kind of handles in the back, grab handles for picking it up, swinging it around. I've got a fair walk from my garage down to my boat, so normally I just, in one hand and, I don't know, maybe do an arm curl or something on the way down. I don't know, that was a bit silly. We might cut that out of the video. I'm buff! In the back here, this is where your solar input is. So this is where I'll plug my solar blanket in. If you're not using it for a long time, this is another really cool feature. You don't want to leave batteries lying around dead flat. Let's say, for example, you leave it on or whatever. I'm not going to turn it off right now because I want to show you something in just a sec. You flick that isolator off, kills all the power, everything's dead. It's not going to drain anymore. Now, my first reaction when I saw this thing was, it doesn't really give you a lot of what's going on. How much charge have I got going in? How much charge have I got coming out? How much usage have I got left? Typical REDARC, it's all right there on your phone. So Bluetooth directly to the GoBlock unit. I don't have anything plugged in, so you're not gonna see everything working. 99% charge, 28 days because there's no output. You've got all of your 3 inputs coming through here. So if you've got DC, you've got your solar, you're plugged into 240. And then you've got, you scroll to the bottom down here, you'll see the battery status, your charging mode and your charging stage. So it has, like a BC-DC, it has different modes of charge. If you're using electronics in any kind of saltwater environment, just ensure that you're taking care of them. I don't leave it on the boat, I'll use it for the day and I'll take it away with me. But obviously make sure that you don't want to corrode any electrical terminals, any of that sort of stuff. But you do have an IP62 rating, so sand, mud, dirt, you can wash the thing down. I'm going to finish this video with, again, about friggin' time. REDARC, you guys have crushed it. You are making touring and 12 volt so much more easy and so much more accessible. I'll go back to the original design of the Patriot X1, and that was the reason I went with REDARC products. I had no affiliation with REDARC or any other brand, and I went down to my local 12 volt store to come up with an electrical system for one of these camper trailers, and my brain was just melted by the sales guy. You need this connecting to that, and amps and diodes and watts, and who cares? I just want power and I want to know how much have I got, how long have I got left. And REDARC have continued that tradition, and that's why we stick with them and we don't use any other brand. So the team at REDARC, congratulations. I think this is another one of those products that is just like nothing else out there, thinking left field. Love the innovation. Check them out, REDARC GoBlock. If you're into anything outdoors, you need to have one of these.